even for the people that are very committed to change, it's difficult to change culture and processes, and these things take a very long time. So it's hard to see immediate gains, and sometimes that can be frustrating when efforts are being put out there and we don't see immediate changes. And particularly in the startup world, where you're doing a lot of trade-offs, long-term versus short-term, if you're in a startup that only has so much runway and you just need to ship your product and get some customers, it's hard to prioritize diversity in that short term. But what happens then is that you start to accrue this diversity debt. So similar to technical debt, if you start doing things in ways that aren't sustainable, it works in the short term because you need to get over that hurdle, you need to hit that product launch. But as that debt accrues, sometimes at some point it becomes so much that you can never recover from it. And there are some companies that have gone so far down these paths, it's kind of unclear if they'll ever be able to fix their problems and pay down that diversity debt. It's easy to keep doing things the way we've been doing them. One example of something that accrues diversity debt is the way a lot of companies do hiring, which is based on referrals. And it's very easy to refer people from your network that you know that are similar to you, that you worked with in the past, and bring them in. It's very easy to get going like that. What happens then, though, is because these networks, social networks, tend to be very homogenous, you end up just perpetuating the demographics of your initial teams, and the further along you get, the harder it is to change that. Once your team is thousands of people and they're still doing all these referrals and everybody looks very similar, it's hard to shift very hard in the other direction.